This is a Nappy Lady demonstration of the Wizard Uno nappy. The Wizard Uno is an all-in-one system. This means there's no separate parts to it. All the nappy, absorbent nappy and the wrap are permanently sewn together so they can't be taken apart. The Wizard Uno fastens with poppers, and there are 2 poppers on each tab. These are positioned in the vertical position, and this is the securest fastening because you don't get any wing droop, and it keeps the front of the panel very secure. It doesn't allow it to move. All of the Wizard nappies fasten in the same way. The Wizard Uno comes in 4 sizes. There's the extra small, which fits from 8 to 12 pounds, the small size, which is 10 to 18, the medium, which is 18 to 27, and finally the large size, which is 27 to 35 pounds. How many sizes you need really depends on when you start. If you start using cloth nappies early, you could need all sizes. You'd start with the extra small and gradually work your way through. And if you have a large baby, you'd need the large as well. Other people may only need sort of 1 or 2 sizes. If they've got childcare when baby's over a year, they may only need the medium size. It really does depend on when you start and how big your baby is going to be. Currently, the Wizard Unos are only available in the Stay Dry fabric. The Stay Dry fabric is actually my favourite fabric out of all of the Wizard range. The Stay Dry is made of polyester, and many people always have a concern over polyester because it's not a natural fabric. However, it must be remembered that the Stay Dry fabric is still cooler than disposables, and it's especially good for a sensitive skin. It keeps baby so incredibly dry, almost as dry as a disposable, that if they do have sensitive or irritated skin, it's going to lock everything away from them. It's particularly good for teething, I've discovered. If your child teethes very badly and has very strong wee, because it's locked away, it keeps that acidic wee away from their skin. So if you have ever had any problems with teething, you really should try the Stay Dry fabric. There's a gap between the wrap and the nappy that's sewn in. This is to speed up drying, so when you hang it up to dry, more air can get around the back so it dries quicker, but it also allows you to put extra boosters in there. So if you need a bit of extra absorbency, you can pop it in there and you still have the same smooth layer on the skin. You don't have to use liners with the Stay Dry fabric, but you can if you want to. Containment is very good considering this is an all-in-one system. Usually with an all-in-one, because there's only 1 layer to keep everything in, you can be more prone to leaks. However, with the Wizard Uno range, the inner pad also has elastic. So it's going to shape round baby just the same as a 2-part nappy. A 2-part nappy is where you've got a separate wrap fastened on and then a separate wrap over the top. But this elastic at the leg really gives you excellent containment. And you can just see in the side there's a gap between the pad that's going to be fitted round their legs and then the wrap over the top. So that gap there is what makes it excellent containment. If anything gets past that pad, you've still got the wrap over the top. The downside to the Wizard Uno really is the price. It's the most expensive of the Wizard range, because you have to buy a nappy in every single size. You can't sort of change the pad in size. However, they are particularly good for childcare, so you might want them baby's going to a nursery, or just in your change bag, or even just for times when baby's teething. If you do have a member of the family that's maybe, some people are a bit squeamish about changing wet cloth, these are so dry, they're absolutely perfect for that sort of person, or sort of grandparents, or even dad, someone who does less regular changes.